Hello, you guys, and welcome to my 7-week update. The last time I talked to you all, I was discussing about me finding out I was pregnant and everything, and I found out like a week before I missed my period, so I was pretty early. So I was like 2 to 3 weeks pregnant. And I couldn't make a doctor's appointment right away because I'm having my baby at a military hospital for the first time. My first son, I didn't have to have him at a military hospital then because we wasn't at our first duty station yet. So I got to deliver my baby in my hometown, but when he was 5 days old, we had to move. So yeah, so this time I'll be delivering at a military hospital. I'm a little nervous because I hear such bad things about military hospitals, but I'm not going to let it affect me because you can have bad experience at any hospital. So, some stuff you can't control and some stuff happens no matter where you have your baby at. And with my first one, he was a pretty easygoing pregnancy, delivery, everything. I don't know how this one, because all pregnancies is different, but my first one was really easy. And so hopefully this is the same. I had my first doctor's appointment today. I wouldn't really consider it a doctor's appointment because I didn't meet a doctor, and I was in a classroom with like 6 other women, and a nurse came in and took us one at a time out the classroom and checked our weight and our blood pressure, and then gave us one of these little booklet things that I think is super cute, and I'm definitely going to be using mine and taking it with me to every appointment. But and we just sat in the classroom and went over some like little paperwork that we had to fill out, and she just went over the different sections, explaining it to us basically. So it was really short and really fast and really nothing. And there was just like, when I made my doctor's appointment, it was like, don't bring your husband or your kids because this really is nothing. The appointment is nothing. And it wasn't. I didn't think I would get any, the way they talked to me about it, I didn't think really nothing was going to happen, but they was just going to talk to us. But they did take blood and stuff. I did have to go to the lab, and they took blood and urine sample. And so yeah, they did that. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys about everything that has happened to me since like symptoms and my everything from the 3 weeks to now. I really didn't make a video for each week then because I wanted to wait. Like I said, I wanted to wait till till I saw a doctor, and they wouldn't allow me to be seen until I was 7 to 8 weeks. And my next doctor's appointment will be it won't be till I'm 12 weeks. So basically I've gone a whole trimester without being seen by a doctor. And that's pretty crazy to me because with my son, as soon as I found out and I made my appointment, I was seen from then on. I got an ultrasound, I heard the heartbeat. And I know this time is going to be different than last time with my son because I got a whole lot of special attention because the ladies in the office were so sweet and so nice. And we just laughed and had a good time every time I went to my doctor's appointment. And even when I wasn't scheduled to have ultrasounds and the ultrasound technician would see me, she would secretly call me into the room and just give me an ultrasound just because. And that, I know that won't happen again unless I go back there, which not gonna happen no time soon anyway. But yeah, symptoms I've been feeling, everything was perfect, going great, smooth. Didn't even feel like I was pregnant. Really hard to believe I was pregnant until I got to about 5 weeks and 5 days. Then I started to feel nauseous. And from then on till now, I have been struggling. I've been in my bed, can hardly get out the bed, really struggling. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so it was really hard for me to get up and clean or cook for my husband before he got home from work, even to cook me something to eat. And you know, you have to eat something, or I'll feel sick, even more sick, if my stomach is empty. And at first I was just feeling nauseous, and then I started to throw up in week 6. And sometimes I would throw up on my own, and then sometimes I just felt so bad, I'm like, I have to make myself throw up or I'm not going to shake this. And throwing up, for me, I feel a sense of relief, like, you know, like I feel better, it's out now. But I had got to the point to where I was getting dehydrated, because I wasn't having a problem keeping my food down, and I could keep ginger ale, stuff like that down, but I'm trying to be as healthy as I can this pregnancy, drink as much water as I can, and me and water have not been getting along. Like, I have to sip on it, and even when I do that, like, if I get the right amount in my stomach, it's like I throw up. So I had finally reached to that point where I couldn't take it anymore. So I went to the emergency room because my body was just so weak and I could barely even like stand. And I know dehydration is not good, and you know, it could really harm the baby. So I was just like, I have to be seen. I have to go see somebody and see what they can do. And I'm not the one to take medication. Like, when I used to have my period and I used to have bad period cramps, I would just try to ride it out and not take any medicine for it, or headaches or anything like that. I would try to ride it out and you know, let my body do its thing and let it run its course, basically. And so I try not to take pills unless I absolutely positively have to. From a scale to 1 to 10, if it's a 10, I have to take something. But if it's an 8 or, you know, 7 or something like that, I'll try, even a 9, I'll try my best. Like, no, I'm not taking anything. But if it gets to a 10, there's nothing else I can do. I have to take something. So, and that's how I was. I just had to take something for the nausea. And they gave me Zofran. And y'all, one of my biggest fears is taking something and then my baby having some type of birth defect because of some medication or something I done took. So that's another thing, like, why I try not to, but even before I got pregnant, I didn't like taking pills. But now that I am pregnant, I really don't want to take no pills. So they gave me Zofran, and tell me why. I'm like, Zofran, that sounds so familiar. I seen a commercial talking about if you or someone you know have taken Zofran while they were pregnant, baby had a birth defect, call this number now. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is the medicine I seen on that commercial. So I asked my doctor about it. I'm like, hold up, don't this cause birth defects? Why are you giving me this? And basically was like, no, there's no proof that this causes birth defects. And those people are, if you're going by stuff you see in the on the news or whatever, on the newspaper or on the commercial, those are ambulance chasers. That's what he called it. Ambulance chaser. People just trying to get money, just trying to make a quick buck and all that stuff. And basically it was just easing my mind about taking it. But he was like, you don't have to take it if you don't want to. I can give you something not as good if you want it. But he was just easing my mind, telling me, you know, that if he thought it would harm me or my child, he definitely wouldn't give it to me. He would give it to his daughter if she was having morning sickness and was pregnant. So that made me feel a little bit better. But at the same time, I still had that in the back of my mind. So I took it there at the emergency room, but he gave me a prescription, but I haven't took one since. I've been home, so it's been about 3 days now. Haven't took one, and I don't plan on taking it again unless I'm like on my deathbed like I was before. So yeah, that's what happened there. Oh, and they also put me on an IV drip, and I felt a whole lot better after I left there. I was able to drink water, and I've been drinking a lot of water, probably still not as much as I need to. I think you're supposed to drink like 64 ounces a day, 64 ounces of water a day. And I probably drink 40 something. Yeah, 40 something. So I could do better. But I still get enough fluid, I think, in my body, because even though I might not drink 64 ounces of water, I probably still drink 64 ounces, you know, getting 64 ounces of fluid in my body, because I drink, like, ginger ale. And basically that's it, ginger ale and water. What other symptoms? At the beginning, I was very, very emotional. Super emotional. That's what made me think I was pregnant, because I was so emotional. And I'm not I'm an emotional person. I'm a sensitive person, but not that sensitive. Like, you really have to do something, you know, to upset me. And with me being pregnant, you don't have to do anything. I just get upset on my own. You could be sitting, like my husband sitting on the couch looking at TV, not doing anything, and I get upset and just start crying and fussing and be mad. And then afterwards, after it passed, I'm like, oh my God, did I just do that? And I apologize to him, like, babe, like, I don't know why I just fussed at you just now, and I don't know why I was just mad. I don't know why. Like, I'm sorry. That's how I knew, like, okay, this is something up. Fatigue. Super tired. I would sleep all night. I would go to bed, and I'm not the one to go to bed early, but now I do. And I go to bed like by 9 or 10 o'clock, my body is shutting down. on its own, with or without me, is going to bed. So no matter where I'm sitting, I could be sitting in the living room with my husband and I'm going to sleep. So, and then after I could sleep all night and then turn around and still take naps in the afternoon. So, but that's starting to kind of wear off, because now I'm at the point where I go to sleep, but I wake up multiple times in the middle of the night. And like, if I wake up multiple times, and then like maybe that third time I wake up, I'm up for a good while. Like I'm up for like at least probably like 2 hours, and then I go back to sleep. So that sucks, because being up for 2 hours in the middle of the night, like at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, you get hungry and then you start feeling sick. So yeah, I don't like that. I was having very, very vivid dreams. Like, my dreams were crazy and they were so real, and it's just been mind-blowing, my dreams. And I'll tell my husband, he's like, okay, you're crazy, something wrong with you, you got problems. And I'm like, babe, it's this baby. I don't know, it's the baby. I'm having these crazy dreams. But besides all of that, all it's been well. My morning sickness and stuff, ever since I've been to the emergency room, I've been great. I have not felt bad since then. And I'm starting to get to a point where I cannot sleep on my belly. So that's getting a little hard. And I don't really have no big belly yet. I mean, I have a little belly, but I don't know how much of it is baby. It's definitely bigger than it was, but who knows if that's baby. That might be food. You know, I might have just gained weight since I moved. Who knows? But I just feel, I can feel a change, because like I said, it's getting a little hard for me to sleep on my stomach, and I do like to sleep on my stomach. So yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys next week, because this video is getting a little long. When I turn 9 weeks, and I will do an update on my 8 weeks. So I'm 8 weeks. I'll turn 8 weeks Saturday. So Monday I'll make another video talking about that week. I guess I'll do a belly shot. I think that's baby right here. All right. See, and I don't like this, because like I know I'm pregnant, but other people don't know I'm pregnant, and I'm in that between stage and where I just look fat. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and just join this journey with me. It will be fun. So any questions, anything you want me to talk about next video, leave a comment down below and I will. This is my first time doing this, so hopefully the videos will get better as I go along, and maybe even shorter, because this is a long video. But all right, you guys, Thank you. Have a good day.